Too often, people with mental illness find themselves alone, abandoned by their families, and trying to navigate this difficult world by themselves, and with the unfortunate limitations that come with not being able to communicate really well with other individuals effectively and advocate for themselves. MHA of Dutchess County employs over 120 people. Every one of these individuals is dedicated and cares so much not only about the people they serve, but about the community in general. Our living room program, located at 29 North Hamilton Street in Poughkeepsie, New York, at the Family Partnership Building, is a safe haven for people that have no place to go during the day because they're homeless. They can take showers, they can do laundry, and they can actively search for housing and job opportunities on the internet that's available to them. Many of our community services that we offer at MHA work hand in hand with each other. For instance, in the living room program, we have many of our care managers in and out of that location working closely with the individuals that are homeless in the community, assuring that they're linked to their primary care physicians, that they are able to find food, and working closely with them to find housing.
I found out about MHA through an outpatient rehab that I was in, and they referred me to there, and I've had one ever since. I went to a continuing treatment center, and I also got case management through MHA. They help find housing, they help get you into your doctor's appointment, they help set up making a phone call. If you need to make a phone call, they will be there to help you make a phone call down to day-to-day activities.
In our PROS program in Beacon, New York, we use a psychoeducational approach to assuring that individuals with serious and persistent mental illness are able to learn skills necessary to live independently in the community.
When I first went to the MHA PROS program in Beacon, they actually created classes based on my illness. So I would take a bipolar class, I would take a dialectical behavioral therapy class, I would take a depression class. And I had never been in a program like that where it was so catered to my needs versus just a general output of information. I wouldn't be where I am now without them.
The staff at PROS are an incredible group of individuals. They work very closely with people that have very serious conditions, and they help them realize that they are just like everybody else, that they should be respected and cared for, and that they shouldn't be abandoned, and that they have a life to live.
There should be no stigma. It's life. My question is always, do they have stigmas on people who have cancer or Alzheimer's disease or whatever? It's basically you still need treatment. And just like people with mental illness need a treatment too.
I think there's a fear when people use the term mental illness. I think there's always been that stigma. But through all the education and all the different agencies like MHA, I think that we've come out of the dark. We've been brought to the light, and I think today we do have a voice. MHA has definitely been a program that has walked me through a lot of the difficult situations that I've been in.
There are always going to be people that have negative opinions about it. There are people that are just going to be misinformed about it. But the reality is, when you live with the illness, you know it better than anybody else. What I've come to grasp is that if people aren't going to help me with my recovery, it's not that I don't need them in my life, but I'm not going to use them as a resource for my recovery. Because I have the support group or the support system that I need now, I know that anything is possible, that if I want to achieve anything in life from here on out, that I have the basis to be able to do that. And I didn't have that foundation before knowing about MHA.
You can help MHA in so many different ways. You can become a CompHERE volunteer, you can become a CASA volunteer, you can attend our community events, and you can go to fundraisers that support this agency. Any money we raise at this agency goes directly back to the clients that we serve. And they need that, and we need that. So thank you for your support.